My people, it is a very painful thing to remember Asaba massacre. Asaba massacre, seeking healing. A lot of Nigerians don't know what happened. 7th October 1967, a lot of atrocities happened in the land of Asaba. Nigerian soldiers committed a lot of atrocities.
Anya mohona anya bianage say long the meeties. That is goodbye till we meet no more.
During Biafra war, Nigerian soldiers gathered all the male child and adults in Asaba and massacred them all. They killed many people. They killed both adults, all the male child for inside Asaba.
1970. Anya biaka ije zutande aya Nigeria. Bia bulegu. Anya mara no bo a game of death ka iba n'imia.
In remembrance of Asaba massacre, on the 7th October 2022, we be sit at home in entire Biafra land. On that day, it is expected that all schools, all markets, all churches, all banks will shut down for the remembrance of Asaba massacre. Anybody where hear my voice, making talk to him brother, making talk to his sister, making one in children, making one everybody, where they close to them. This order is coming from Biafra spokesperson Simon Ekpa. Asina nti adahari he ebubisi ise soloya intiminsi. Any ear, when they hear word, as they cut head, and so they go cut ear, full
They open fire. Papa, where will you go? Machine gun, Gahube our people. And they were slaughtered in thousands.
Onye bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na ọtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much.
I think they have started. For us Biafrans, we don't care. We are not part of it. Whatever they do doesn't concern us. We are not interested in it. For the genuine Biafrans, we know our stand. Our liberation have already started. And in 2023, while they are deceiving themselves, in 2023, we are preparing our way home. And we are going home. It doesn't matter whether you join or you don't join. It doesn't matter whether you listen or you don't listen. It doesn't matter whether you support or you don't support. Already, enough Biafrans are on the line, making sure that Biafra will come. That is why I thank you, Kokamiama. Every single Biafran that is following and participating. Look at the fundraising that happened yesterday. People came out. And people are still supporting. Even without the fundraising, people are going on their own way to make donation. And if you're watching me, this is the time for you to go out your own way. Don't wait until the day of fundraising. The link is here. Make your donation. Anything you can do to make Biafra come, it is now. It is now. Do not allow anybody to weigh you with any propaganda. Let me tell you, blackmail is going to increase. Deceit is going, distraction is going. You've not seen distraction, though. You have not seen distraction. You have not seen anything yet. More distraction is going to come. But you have to stand your ground. This is when you know who is who. There is no game, there is no script that they will play today that have not played before. That's the funniest thing. The Zoological Republic doesn't have Zoological Republic. They don't have any strange. They don't have any strange tactics. They don't have any strange tactics that you have not seen before. Any tactics you have seen today is what you have seen before. Let me tell you. Even the OB, you see that they're shouting everywhere. OB is saying exactly the same thing the other politicians have said. Exactly the same message of the other politicians. That is what he's preaching. The same message. Even when the late Muhammad Buhari came in, late Muhammad Buhari message was even more palatable than this one now. And let me tell you, this drama you are seeing is going to end very soon. It's going to end. Just like in the NSAS. In the NSAS, when we thought that they have got it right, our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu genuinely was supporting the NSAS, even when the NSAS was not for Biafra. NSAS was for a better Nigeria, as they wanted it, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave them that chance. That is how good Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, a man of good heart. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is never selfish. He's not working only for the Biafran people. His interest is to make sure that every indigenous person in that Zoological Republic gets his own right, equal right for everybody. That is what he stands for, and that was why he supported the NSAS from the day one. During the NSAS time, he was broadcasting more than he broadcasted another day, 3 good times every day, supporting. But what happened when the palliative door was opened, when the warehouse for food was opened? They pursued their belly. They began to pursue their belly and forgot about their freedom. All those food they collected during the palliative, they didn't last how many, up to a month? All those food they collected from warehouse, all those food they looted from warehouses, they didn't last for a month. It didn't last up to a month. And that the drama ended. And they went back to the cry. And today, you see them again coming out today. The same youth, you see them today coming out. Hey, obedient, you see them, they're doing 1 million march. You see them. But wait until when the bullion van begin to come out. Just wait. Just wait. When the money bags begin to throw the money to them, you will see the game will change. It is going to change. It's a script that has been played time and time again. When they begin to unleash all their weapons, they unleash their bullion van, unleash their money, unleash their force, military force, unleash all the powers they have, then you know who is going to stand. You know who is going to stand to defend your Obi? I always ask them, go back and check. Go back and check what happened in history. Go back and check people whose the same thing happened in the past. What happened? I always refer to Abiola, MKO Abiola. MKO Abiola was loved by every single Nigerian. MKO Abiola was loved by every Nigerian. He got the support. Both Muslims and Christians, they supported him. South East, Southwest, South North, everywhere supported MK Abiola. But did he become a president? Did he become a president? He never became a president. Did heaven fall? Heaven never fall. They still went about their business as if business as usual. What did he get? Just recently, they begin to say they are celebrating what they call they make him they put his name on Democracy Day, even when they know they didn't even have that democracy that the MKO died for. They never achieved it. They never achieved it. If the only thing that will redeem you, the only thing that will redeem you and give you freedom is self-determination. Self-determination for every indigenous tribe. The Oduduwa people will go their separate ways. The Middle Belt will go their separate ways. The Biafran people of the Southeast will go their separate ways. That is the only thing that will guarantee your freedom. And Biafrans, we cannot sing a joyful song in a strange land. That is why we are crying, we are shouting, we are fighting. The stage we are now is not even the stage of shouting or crying. It is the stage of fighting. That is where we are today. In case you forgot, Biafran have entered a full-time armed struggle. That is what we are in today. And you're going to start seeing things. You will go and see, things are going to begin to unveil. You are going to be seeing things unveil. And advice has been given. Those of you who are Biafrans and you are in the military, you are in the police, for your own sake, if you have a brother, a sister, uncle, a friend that is in the police, tell them, if they cannot be inside and sabotage, they should be able just say goodbye. They should just resign. Resign. We are not begging you to resign and join the struggle. Resign for your own sake to secure your life. Resign for your own sake. Resign and secure your own life. Because the enemy that will send you to us, they will be the same people to take you out. The enemy that will send you after your own brothers, they are going to be the same people to take you out. It is a script that have been played several times. They have been playing the script again and again and again. A country that kills its own. A country that will send you for an errand at the same time, they will send people after you to destroy you. They have done it again and again. They did it in NSAS. A country that had the guts to open fire on innocent children, innocent youth who we are only asking for a better Nigeria. They were not asking for Biafra. They were not asking for Dudua. They were not asking for Minubet. They were asking for a better Nigeria. They opened fire on them while they were holding the flag, while they were singing the national anthem. They stained that with the blood. And yet, you are there. You are there participating in that evil again. You are there legitimizing people that committed murder, that massacred your fellow human being. This is the height of the whole evil. Black people don't seem to have conscience in them. They don't feel humanity. Humanity is not in any one of us. Sometimes I begin to think that humanity is not in the heart of the black people. Mainly the Biafra, the Nigerian people, the people in the Zoological Republic. They don't feel anything humanity. Their fellow human beings' life is used to build. The blood of the innocent is used to build a country for you, and you are happy in it, and you are endorsing it, you are supporting it. Again and again, a blood of the innocent in your own presence will be used to build a nation before you, to build a nation, even when you know that nation will not stand, because you cannot build any nation on the blood of the innocent. And if it's to stand, it can never stand. You see it happen, but because it is not your brother, because it is not your sister, because you are not directly affected, that is why you don't want to say anything. You don't want to say anything because it doesn't affect you directly. A country that had more than its own, in NSAS, every tribe was involved. NSAS was not about Biafra. It was not about the Dudua. It was not about the Middle Belt. It was about their so-called better Nigeria. The youth were simply asking for a better things. They listed what they wanted. They needed nothing, just a better nation. That's what they wanted. And they opened fire on them. On that attack, Biafrans were dead, murdered. On that attack, Oduduwa people were murdered. In that attack, Middle Belters were murdered. And people tend to turn a blind eye to it today. Today you are coming out, supporting that same evil. That is what you are doing today. Even during that incident, you saw that while you were in the southern part of Nigeria, crying and asking for change. In the north, they were saying that they are okay. They said they don't know, they are okay. Even the SARS you want to end, they say they should bring the SARS to them in the north. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? You are not in the same country with them. You are not in the same country. The north and the south is not the same and can never, ever, ever be the same. It doesn't matter how you pretend. It doesn't matter how you pretend. It doesn't matter how you pretend. They can never be the same. Today you see people dancing from one end to the other, talking about PWB and all this. Just wait. The drama is going to end before you and I. We will still come back here and talk about it. But for we Biafran, then we are gone already. Because our Supreme Damazin Nandekano said it that before 2023, that the zoo will be destroyed. And Biafrans will go. Mazin Nandekano said it first, before our spokesperson, Mazin Simon Ekpa, came and announced it. That is why I tell you that Mazin Simon Ekpa is playing the template of Mazin Nandekano. There is nothing Mazin Simon Ekpa is saying today that Mazin Nandekano has said. Everything Mazin Simon Ekpa is doing and saying today are the things that Mazin Nandekano have said in the past and told us that they will happen. The template of Mazin Nandekano is what Mazin Simon Ekpa is playing. And we are going to make sure. We are going to make sure. No matter what anybody is doing, no matter what anybody is saying, no matter where you bring your attack, no matter what you do, we are going to make sure that the legacy of Mazin Nandekano is sustained. This platform you are listening for in a platform autopiloted by Chukwu Okike Abiyama himself. A platform in the movement autopiloted by Chukwu Okike Abiyama himself under the leadership of Mazin Nandekano with the spokesmanship of Mazin Simon Ekpa. That is where we stand. Unshakable, unbribable, unchangeable, consistency personified. That is where we stand. Truth and nothing but the truth. If you don't like the truth, go and hug the transformer. If you don't like the truth, hug the transformer. But if you stand for the truth, good for you. Salvation is coming. We cannot sing a joyful song in a strange land. We cannot sing a joyful song in a strange land. There is no way a sensible person will be in slavery and you'll be celebrating independence. Only a mad person does that. Only a man, even a mad person cannot celebrate independence in the hand of the captor. They don't. They don't. But you see people who are slaves, who are still in the hand of the British. The British dictate every single thing that happens in that Zoological Republic. Just ask me, tell me, why is it that anybody that wants to participate in election in the Zoological Republic must go to Britain? Why is it so? You are an independent person. You have your own mind. You have your own say. Why is it that anybody that wants to be a president in your country will first of all go to Britain and take permission? The next time you see them, you fly to US to go and take permission. Until they have been endorsed in America and Britain before ever they can be able to succeed in their own country. And you don't see that as something. And you are seeing that as normal. You see it as normal. You see it as normal. And you are busy celebrating independence when you are not independent. You are living in a country where your oil, your mineral resources is taken away without giving any account. In a country where the colonial masters still put pipe and take as much oil as they want and take back home without anybody asking a question. They still dictate what happens. And yet, you are celebrating independence. Only a madman does that. But for Biafrans, we cannot sing a joyful song in a strange land. That is why we have stepped up the game. And today, Biafran's struggle is fully on armed struggle, and we must get back home. It doesn't matter whether you like it or not. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or not. 2023 marks the end of our suffering. We are going to celebrate our independence in 2023. That is when we celebrate our independence. And for those of you who are sitting on the fence, if you are sitting on the fence, you don't want to come out to support the struggle. You are still sitting on the fence. You are pretending to be a one Nigerian for them to like you. Remember Asaba Massacre. Asaba Massacre is going to take place. We are going to remember Asaba Massacre again on the 7th. So while you are sitting on the fence, remember Asaba Massacre. The people who sat on the fence, the Janjaweed know that they are Biafrans. Even when they deny Biafra, they open fire on them, and all of them lost their life. The same thing is happening today. The same template. Every single person today that is saying they don't want Biafra, they don't want to fight for Biafra. When you're talking about Biafra, they look at you as a foolish person. When you talk about Biafra, they don't listen. The Janjaweed know that these people are hardcore Biafra, and they will take them out when the time comes. They are the ones who are going to be used as a bargain. They are the ones who are going to use as sacrificial lamb. If you don't want to be a sacrificial lamb, you have to stand up with your own people. Stand up with the Biafran people and fight the fight. Stand up with the Oduduwa people and fight the fight. Stand up with the Middle Belt and stand with your own region and fight for your own freedom. If you don't, one Nigeria will consume you. That is the absolute truth. If you don't, one Nigeria will definitely consume you. The best thing you can do for yourself is for you to come out and fight. Join your own region. Find out what they are doing to save themselves. We cannot sing a joyful song in a strange land. And nobody does that. No sensible person sings a joyful song in a strange land. 2023 marks the end of our suffering. We will come back home. And we're going to fight. Fight for our freedom. By all means possible, Biafra will be liberated. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you say. Whether you believe it or you don't believe it, whether you join or you don't know, we are going home. We are going home. And this, their distraction, can never hold water. I thank once again every single one of you that is supporting the ESN, praying for the men on the ground. The ESN fundraising yesterday was outstanding. But don't stop at that fundraising. The link is there. At any given time, support the ESN. We are at a critical point in time. A critical time where the ESN needs our support. These are volunteers. You are not paying them. Volunteers, people who are giving their own life to protect your land and my land, to make sure we have a home. You have to support them by all means possible. If you know how to pray, pray more. If you are one of those who are sitting at home in Nigeria, sit at home. When you hear sit at home, please, please and please, for your own sake, sit at home. Anything you can do for the coming of Biafra, start doing it now and prepare yourself, because Biafra is coming. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. It is no longer time to gossip and blackmail and talk about irrelevant things. This is the time to go home, because the time have come. The appointed time for Chukwuka. And we will not leave any stone unturned. We will not leave any stone unturned. It doesn't matter who is talking. It doesn't matter who is asking. It doesn't matter who is acting. It doesn't matter the area you're coming from. We are going to stand firm to defend our fatherland. And Biafra will definitely be restored. Regardless what anybody thinks, Biafra will definitely be restored. And we are going home. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect all the strong men on the ground. May Chukwu Okike guide the ESN, guide the media warriors, guide the Umuadas, guide our spokesperson, Man Simon Epa. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every Biafran all over the world, wherever you are, making your own contribution. Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to guide and protect you and increase you. Our brothers and sisters in Biafran land, no weapon formed or fashioned against you shall prosper. No bullet of the enemy will touch our brothers and sisters in Biafran land. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will equip you with strength, guide and protect you. No contribution you make in the struggle is in vain. No single contribution you make is in vain. Chukwu Okike Abiama have given us this mandate. He gave us the assignment and he will not let us be alone. He's going to guide us. You will only fall a victim when you begin to betray Biafra. You will only fall a victim when you begin to play neutral. But if you make your commitment as a Biafran and find a cause, find the right cause, let me tell you, you will have no cause to regret in your lifetime. You are going to see Biafra come. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every hand that has shared this video, every hand that has shared this broadcast. As you share this broadcast, you will definitely see Biafra. You will walk into Biafra and you will leave the flag of Biafra with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If you are from Oduduwa land, you will see Oduduwa come in your lifetime and you will raise the flag of Oduduwa land. If you are from the Middle Belt, you will see freedom in your lifetime. If you are from any part of the world and you share this video, you are watching me and you are listening, you will experience freedom in your lifetime. All we are asking for is freedom, self-determination through a referendum. We are not asking for war. But since they have chosen the other way around, we can run away from our home. Self-defense is our right. International law supports self-defense. African Charter law supports self-defense. Nigerian law itself supports self-defense. And today, you see governors arming their own people. Governors are arming their own people to defend their land. But in our side, you see our governors bringing the terrorists to kill us. That is why we must stand up and fight before they consume us. The struggle have entered full-time armed struggle. It is no longer time to beg, no longer time to cry, no longer time to complain. We have to start doing something and let them come. And today, it's not going to be on defense. We are going to take the war to them. Just pay attention. Be security conscious. If you are in Biafra land, be security conscious. Please and please, be security conscious. Follow our brother Master Simon Ekpa on Twitter. Follow him on his platform. Follow all the auto-piloted group. Listen to them and get the right information. Listen to 97.5 FM in Biafra land. If it is not in your area, let us know. We'll pass the information and make sure there is the communication in your area. Information is key. Information is power. Information will keep you. This time around, let me tell you, when you hear something, you say something. When you see something, you say something. Do not be silent. We cannot leave any stone unturned. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every single one of you who have joined this program from the beginning to the end. I thank you and I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect you. We must continue until Biafra come. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect our screen Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our screen Mazen Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. Thank you so much for watching wherever you are watching from, and remember blessed. I appreciate you. I will see you again by special grace of Chukwu.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.